Welcome. Today is Wednesday. It is October 26th. This morning we'll be working on a Pilates yoga combination class. So we're going to start out with a little Pilates. That'll get us all warmed up and really aware of our core and our breathing. And then we'll move into some yoga that'll help take us into some good state of mind for the rest of our day. Remember, both practices, think of them like a journey. We're not going to get them all done in one class. The more we do our practices, the more we discover about them and about ourselves. Things to watch out for. We never want to be holding our breath. So whether it's Pilates or yoga, we want to be breathing. In Pilates, we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In yoga, we try to do all nostril breathing. In Pilates, we want to make sure that we're very aware of using our abdominals versus our low back. So a good key indicator that you're not using your abdominals is when your back starts to bother you. So make sure you take a break, regroup, and come back in when you can. And also in Pilates, we want to make sure that we're not pulling on the head or the neck when we come into our C shape. That's about using those abdominals to do the lifting and holding. We're going to start with some relaxation. So let's go ahead and go down on our backs. Stretch out on your mat. Let your arms rest at your sides. Palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes and let's start breathing deeply in through our nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhaling out through the mouth. While we're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, bring awareness to your arms and simply stretch your arms really straight from your shoulders to your fingertips. So we're tensing all the muscles in the arms, but we're not letting the rest of the body go tense. Now let the arms go soft. Let's do the same with our legs. We'll stretch our legs from our hips all the way to our heels. So just tense the muscles in your legs. And then let's relax those legs and shift awareness now into the belly. Imagine you've got a string on the back side of your belly button. You're pulling down on that string so that you can attach the back side of your navel against your spine. Want to hold it like that without holding the breath, without tensing the rest of the body. And then let it release. Try again, navel to spine, holding it nice and tight. Want to make sure that we're using the belly, not holding our breath, and release. Let's try one more, navel to spine, hold it nice and tight. Now, you can do this even when you're not in class, when you're seated, when you're walking, when you're lying down, practice navel to spine. And then let the belly go soft. Next, let's inhale arms skyward and then exhale behind you. Stretch out through all of your fingers and then push out through your heels. So you feel yourself getting 2 inches longer simply by creating space in your spine. And then let everything go soft. From there, let's start pulling the left knee in towards the chest and then use your hands to bring it in even closer. Feel that back stay neutral on the mat and your shoulders relax, and let's flex and point our foot. And then from there, we're going to draw a circle around and around, lead with your big toe. And then we'll reverse. And then just let your foot rest. From there, tighten the belly, press through the back of your ribs, and I want you to bring your nose up towards your knee. And release back down. Let's bring the right knee in. We'll send the left leg all the way out onto the mat. Same thing, just start with a close hug. And then we'll flex and point that foot. And then roll the ankle around. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and round up nose toward knees. And release. Now let's bring the second knee in. Give yourself a nice tight hug. And while we stay with our shoulders relaxed, we're going to rock gently side to side and just massage either side of your spine. Come back to neutral and then proceed to circle our knees around and around, massaging lower back. And then let's reverse. And then we'll just keep the knees tucked in super close. Next, tighten the belly as you press through the ribs and round up nose toward knees. There's our C shape.
and release down. Try again, rounding up nose to knees, chin towards chest, and release back down. Once more, we're going to round up nose to knees, chin towards chest. We're going to stay like that. Make a thumb and index finger triangle, rest it lightly on the back of your head. Separate knees, heels touching toes apart. Inhale the legs straight out. Exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue that for one more. And this time when we push out, bring your toes together, heels apart. Pulling back, heels together, toes apart. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Bring knees and feet together, scrunch the toes, press through arches, and then pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue doing that, but flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now just extend the legs and let's point and flex. So we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay. Arms come alongside your body, palms facing up. Start pumping. Inhale for 5 beats, and then exhale for 5 beats. Flip them over. Inhale for 5, and exhale for 5. Flip again. Modification, you could bend your knees. Flip, or you could rest your feet down. Flip. 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 And hold there. Tuck the knees in, rest your head down, and breathe. Whew, all right, once you've made it all the way down to the mat, let's get ready to do some roll-ups. We're going to start with our knees bent, feet on the floor. Keep your legs pressed firmly together. Arms behind us on the mat, shoulders relaxed. On the inhale, we lift the arms. I want you to feel your shoulders actually drop back against the mat. Scoop the belly in, peel yourself up as far as you can. Inhale, and then exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Try again. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, scoop the belly and peel up as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Now, if you're confident that you're not using your legs to help get you up, you can stretch them straight. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Again, inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Again, inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Now, once you're down, stretch it all out nice and straight. And then let's bring the knees back up towards the chest. Once there, tighten the belly, come back up into that C shape. Arms at your sides off the mat, palms to the sky. Now bend the elbows so fingertips touch your shoulders. Inhale, arms and legs push straight. Open, close, just your legs. Exhale, bend your knees, and then your elbows. So it's inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. 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 Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees. Try one more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, and then elbows. Tuck your knees in closer, rest your head down, and breathe. All right, from there, let's rest our feet down, and let's get ready to move into our leg series. So let's take your left leg, extend it straight up to the ceiling. Right knee could stay bent with your foot on the mat, or you could push the right leg out straight. Arms at your sides, palms to the sky. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. So let's draw circles that stay about the size of a large beach ball. And we want them on the ceiling directly above us. Last two. And one. Now let's go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last two. And one. Hold the leg up nice and straight. Now bring the other leg to join it. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, sweep around, legs together. So it's inhale down, exhale around. Last two. And one. Good. Now let's switch legs. So now we're going to bend the left knee foot on the mat. Right leg straight up, or you could push out the left leg straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Last two. And one. Now try the other way, out first and then in and up. Last two, and one. And then just keep the leg up there. Now bring the other leg up, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, sweep around, come together. Exhale, lift. So it's inhale around. Last two. One more. Hold right there. Now both legs circle left, come around and up, and then right, around and up. So now these circles stay about the size of a basketball. And this is our corkscrew. So each circle has its own beginning and end. Last set. Last circle. Hold right there and release. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, from here, let's roll up. And let's go into our spine stretch. For spine stretch, we need to be able to sit really, really tall and straight, legs extended out in front. If you need to sit on something so that you can keep your legs straight while your back is straight, feel free to use a pillow or a rolled up mat. Meanwhile, arms extend out in front, palms facing up, shoulders stacked over hips. Inhale, preparation. On the exhale, start scooping the belly and rounding the spine. Let your head drop through your arms, chin to your chest. Notice, however, my shoulders are still over my hips. Inhale, back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Try again, exhale, scooping in, sort of looking like a horseshoe from the side. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Again, exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, dropping chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale again, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Let's try one more. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Now let the arms come down and do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. Very good. Now let's remove the elevation if you're using it. You can bring your legs back together and let's bend our knees. Place our hands behind our thighs and relax our shoulders away from our ears.
Find your balance on your tailbone. Make sure the shoulders stay relaxed. Scoop the belly button in and then let your chin drop to your chest. Tuck your nose between your knees. Level 2 people can bring your hands across your shins. The goal here is to use the belly to pull you back and then to pull you back up again. So we inhale back. We want to make sure that we're not pulling ourselves back by pulling back with the shoulders. And when we come up, we want to make sure we're using the belly and not our legs or our feet. Let's try one more. And then just remain where you are. Now we're ready to move into single leg stretch. So keep your left knee drawn in, right leg extends, and then come on back into that C shape. Right hand goes atop left knee, left hand's atop the left ankle, elbows open, and let's alternate arms and legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Now bring both knees in. Rest your hands on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. As we inhale, start reaching arms up, and then extend arms and legs out. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Last 2. And 1. And then just remain right there. Now we're ready for straight single leg stretch. So let's extend the left leg up straight. Hands are going to reach up as high as you can towards your ankle. Right leg also up, and then start drawing that left leg towards your face. While that's happening, you're going to pull the right leg away from your face, and then we're going to simply switch. So make this a nice controlled movement. We want to make sure that we're not forcing or yanking. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now bring both legs together, toes touching, heels apart, thumb and index finger triangle. Everybody, for level 1, you can put the triangle under your buttocks. That's going to help your lower back and belly, or level 2, hands behind, but everybody is up in the C shape. So I actually do a reverse Pilates turn out with my feet. Instead of heels together, toes apart, which actually is really bad for the hips. Do toes in and heels apart. So we're going to inhale, drop about halfway, exhale, sweep around, come up. So it's inhale down, exhale around, inhale down, exhale on. Now this time, inhale, lower, 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, snap the legs up. Inhale, lower. How about last 2? And 1 more. Good, now everybody head, neck, shoulders down. Knees can tuck in. Tighten the belly, let's come back up into that C shape. Once again, triangle behind the head, elbows open nice and wide. Left knee and right leg straight. Let's start by alternating the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay a little higher lift. Twist across, opposite armpit to knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Do 8 and 6 and 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch one more. Switch and stay. Tuck your knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. Whew. All right, now rest your feet down, arms go wide. Let's drop both knees to our left and look right. Come back to neutral. We'll drop our knees to the right and look left. And then let's return to neutral center. From there, let's space our feet apart about hips distance. Turn those toes in, heels out slightly. Arms come in at your sides, palms to the sky. As we inhale, start drawing that tailbone off the mat, slowly lifting the spine one vertebra at a time. Now when you're at the top of your bridge, I want you to feel this in your gluteals and your hamstrings. If you're feeling it more in your knees and your thighs,
You need to walk your feet farther out from your butt. Exhale, come down equally as slowly. Try again, inhale, tightening the belly and peeling up. And then exhale, slowly melting back down. Again, inhale, slowly peeling up. And exhale, coming back down. Again, inhale it, slowly peel up. Now let's stay at the top of our bridge. Pull the left knee and extend it straight up. And we're going to lower and lift the leg. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's hold the leg up, little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Now flex your heel. Drag the foot all the way down. Slide the foot back into place, holding on to that bridge. And then we'll switch. Right knee and leg extends. Lower and lift. Flex. Point. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's hold the leg up. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Pull it all the way down. Slide the foot back in. Bridge up a little bit more. And slowly ease all the way down. Once we're down, let's pull the knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Couple little rocks side to side. Come back to neutral. And then from there, let's roll up. Once we've made up, let's reach forward and try to touch our toes. Good. And then from there, let's sit back up nice and tall. Let's keep our legs together as we flex our feet and push out through our heels. Make a fist with your hands and press your knuckles together. Thumbs pointing down, palms facing away. On the inhale, we're going to scoop the belly and pull back. On the exhale, extend the arms open wide. Fold forward, hook hands together. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, come forward and touch your toes. Try again, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scoop, pull back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach for toes. And come back up again, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scooping back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook the hands together. Inhale, lift up higher. And exhale to your toes. And let's come back up for 2 more, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scooping back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, lift up, and come forward. And let's try 1 more, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, lift up, and then reach forward and touch your toes. Good, and then we'll come back up. And then once we're back up, let's just come into an easy cross-leg position. And let your palms open face to the sky. Shoulders fall away from your ears. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release. And then from there, let's make our way onto hands and knees. So whatever way works best for you. Shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the floor. Fingers nice and wide spread, hands turned in slightly. Press down through 2nd, 3rd, and 4th knuckles on each hand. Let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round up for cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. Come back to a neutral spine, and let's tuck our toes, press our tailbone towards the sky, and move into downward facing dog. Oh, I have a major cramp in my right foot. Let's walk our dog a few times. Press your heels down. Come back and move into a nice plank. Let's press back up into down dog. And again, inhale into plank. Once more, downward facing dog. And then ease down onto all fours. Once there, let's separate our knees, touch our big toes, Push back with our tailbone and let your chest drop to your knees, forehead to the mat, turning your palms to the sky, extended child's pose. Flip the palms back over, tuck the toes under. Let's come back up into downward facing dog. From there, let's take a giant step forward with our right foot. Place it between your hands. Let's make sure knee is over ankle, eyes are looking out. We're on the ball of our left foot. And then sink down onto your left knee. Let's press to the top of your left foot. Start reaching high to the sky for crescent moon. And then exhale, fold forward, hands return to the mat. Let's bring that right foot back so we end up on all fours once again. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Let's tuck our toes, come back up into downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. And again, press back up into down dog. And then let's come back down onto all fours. Press to the tops of the feet, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then we make our way back to neutral. And let's take a step forward with our left foot this time. Knee over ankle. Press to the top of your back foot, reach high to the sky, crescent moon. And then fold forward, hands to the mat, tuck the right toes under, come up into your runner's lunge. Now let's step the right foot forward, toes are close, heels are apart, upper body resting on those thighs. And then from there, inhale, roll up, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink. Right foot steps back into lunge. Push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Let's align left heel with back of right heel. Start lifting upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders square edge or arms overhead. Warrior one. Open your arms as you open your heart. Inhale to neutral spine and then exhale, hinge forward, bringing us into warrior airplane. And then while we're there, lift to the ball of your right foot so you're back into a lunge for your airplane lunge. Let's bring the right hand down, inhale, and then on the exhale, revolve at the waist, bringing that left hand towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down, left foot back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart.
Inhale again, touch the sky. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back into lunge. Now push the left heel down, turn your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Start lifting upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders square, edge your arms. Warrior one. Open your arms, open your heart. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward, bringing us to warrior airplane. And then lift onto the ball of your left foot. That's our lunging airplane. And let's bring the left hand to the mat. On the next exhale, revolve at the waist, right hand to the sky. Exhale, that hand down, center, right foot back plank. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to that plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale as we sink. From here, let's try extending the right leg behind us, hip level. Position your hands so they form a tripod with your left foot. And there's tripod balance. Stay like that or align left thumb with left pinky toe. Start rolling right hip open, adding right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale that hand down. Giant step back with our right foot. Brings us back into lunge. And then again, push the heel down, turn the toes out. Align your inner heels, lifting back up. Move back into warrior one. And then from there, let's pull the left leg straight without locking. Begin to open the arms wide. We're going to rotate so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out. Palms open to the sky for five-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale back up for sunflowers. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Let's try one more. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Let your hands come together at heart center. Lace all of your fingers and then press your palms forward. While doing that, let the arms rise high to the sky, keeping our shoulders away from our ears. And then let's reopen to form our star. Turning our left toes so that our inside left heel aligns with our right arch. Bend the left knee. Look out over your left palm. And there's warrior two. Reach a little farther forward. Now lift the left and lower the right, turning that left palm to the sky for reverse warrior. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right hand to the sky. Start to lower the right arm towards your right hip. It's going to make a full circle. As it comes back into place, return to warrior two. And then we're going to pull the left leg straight so we're back in our start position. And begin to pull the right hip to the right as you stretch your left arm as far away from that right hip as you can. Once you can't go any farther, lower that left and lift the right, and that becomes our triangle pose. Breathing into all that open space. As we exhale, rebend that left knee, returning to extended angle. And then exhale, revolve upper body, return
to the ball of your right foot for your lunge and send the left foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, return to plank. Let's keep right shoulder over right wrist, and we're going to turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, back around into your plank, and then press back up into down dog. Let's step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Knees a little bit soft if you need them to be. Rest your ribs on your thighs and cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. And then let's release and begin to slowly roll up. We're going to try and touch the sky. And then exhale into your heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into the lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Start lifting upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders stacked over hips. Add your arms to the sky, warrior one. And then from there, let the arms open. Pull that right leg straight without locking, and then let's revolve, swing it facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out, palms up, 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Once more, exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. Let your palms meet. Draw them down again, right at heart center. Lacing our fingers, pushing our palms away, and then pressing them up towards the sky. Reopen and come back into your star. From there, we're going to turn our right toes to face the short end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. Look out past that right hand, and then bend the right knee. Find that warrior two. Start reaching a little farther forward. Now lift the right as you lower your left. Turn that right palm towards the sky. And then from there, let's bring right forearm to right thigh, left arm high to the sky. Let the arms start to lower. It circles down around by the hip. On the way back up, we find ourselves back into warrior two. Good, and then let's pull that right leg straight. Start pulling back with the left hip as you extend that right arm far, far away. Once you can't go any farther, go ahead and lower that right hand and lift the left. Breathing into our triangle. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale. Bend the right knee. Moving into extended angle. Exhale that hand down. Come back into your lunge. Send the right foot back into your plank, and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Let's inhale to our plank. Left shoulder over left wrist, opening for side plank. And then exhale back around into full plank and come back into down dog. From there, I want you to step the right foot forward. And once there, push the right leg straight and extend the left leg behind you, hip level. Hands form a tripod with our right foot, and we can remain like that. Or we can align our right thumb with our right pinky toe, rolling that left hip open, adding left arm to the sky, takes us into half moon balance. Exhale that hand down if it's lifted. We'll go ahead and step the left foot in, toes close, heels apart. Let your upper body rest against your thighs. Cradle your elbows, framing your head. And then from there, let's release fingers to the mat and roll back up. Reach to the sky and exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, let the arms open behind you. Let them hook together. Once there, start to pull down and open the heart, open the throat. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, hinge forward. Lead with your ribs and fold yourself in half. Let the head drop and then lift those arms higher and higher. Exhale, hands release to the mat. And then we're ready to step back with right foot, left foot into plank. Press back up into down dog. And then let's return to all fours. Once there, extend through the heel of your right foot. And let's add the left arm forward, turning palm to the sky, spinal balance. While you're here, see if you can lift your left foot. And let's come back down and we'll switch. Send through the heel of your left foot, add the right arm forward, palm to the sky. And then you can lift that right foot. And then come back down onto all fours. Once there, big toes close, knees apart, let's push back and move into that extended child's pose, palms opening to the sky. Take the left arm and pass it through the right armpit so your left shoulder actually rests on the mat. We'll bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then again, bring that arm out and extend. Bring the hands closer to the knees, that way you can lift away from the mat. And let's come around and have a seat. Let's start with soles of our feet pressed together. Let your feet rest in your hands, and then try bringing your heels a little closer to your body while you keep your back nice and straight. And keep breathing into your inner thighs and those outer hips. Exhale, let's release. And then from there, let's take the legs out wider. Toes stay in the air. Let's hinge forward. Lead with your belly button. If you can get your belly button to the mat, your head will follow. And then we'll slowly come up. Start extending towards that left ankle. Stretch the right arm high and side bend over, kind of peeking under that right armpit. And then we'll lift back up and try sliding the other way. Side bend. And we'll lift back up and let that arm float back down. Once it's back down, let's bring our legs closer together. Hands on either side of our hips. Start walking those hands forward. Push back with your tailbone. Melt the belly button, the chest, and then the head. And then we're back up. And let's come back into our easy cross-leg position. Let your palms open, face to the sky while the backs of your hands rest on your knees. Drop your chin to your chest and just breathe into the back of your neck. Tip right ear to the right shoulder. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin, tip right. Drop the chin, tip left. And then just let the chin rest on your chest. Slowly start to lift the head. Keep lengthening and just tip it back far enough to open the throat. And then let's bring it back to a neutral place. You're going to draw those wrists under the armpits and start pointing your thumbs down so you really open across the heart. And then sweep the arms around so the back of the hands meet. And bring the wrists back under the armpits. Sweep around. And come back in. Once more, sweep around. And then just let your hands return to your knees. We'll take one final inhale. On the exhale, let everything go soft. And just roll your shoulders from back to front. Turn them into some larger arm circles. And then stretch really high to the sky. Let your hands come to your heart. Inhale, open your arms in your heart. And then let your palms come together. And we made it. So that was our Pilates yoga combination for this Wednesday morning. I hope you feel stronger and ready to face the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tonight to let you know what's going on tomorrow. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, stay kind, and spread those random acts of kindness. Take care.